third quarter final, and one of these sides in this sudden death occasion will be bowing out of the Tooth Cup in 1980. Pomfret playing it just inside his 22. Peter Smith losing it. He took a fairly heavy tackle there from Paul Hunt. Creevy. That's Moffat. And that's the Canterbury 22 line, you can see. And Greg Brentnell now. That big kick. Sending Neil Hunt on quite a long run back. Neville Glover has fallen back in combination. Graham Hughes, the first man up, but the tackler in fact was Peter Smith. So we're back just outside the Parramatta 22 line now. And this man is Lou Platts, Queenslander, who has finally made his way to what appears a permanent place in the Parramatta side at long last. Jeff Gerard. Now Sterling wants it. Beatson. Touch of flu bothering Arthur Beatson. He was in some doubt. Last tackle for Parramatta. Sterling is the player to watch. This is he. Not a good pass. Well taken though by Steve Gearon. And so we're just on the Canterbury side of the halfway. The ball will shortly work its way to Mal Creevy. Any chance, Keith Barnes, do you see maybe of Canterbury, if this succeeds tonight, Creevy and Steve Mortimer staying at half and 5/8?
Oh, here's a chance for Canterbury. Canterbury will come back to Keith as the ball is kicked ahead by Pomfret, but it's gone well over the dead ball line.
It's certainly an opportunity, wasn't it? But bad kick from Pomfret. It was always over the dead ball line from the moment.
Canterbury's ball. Steve Mortimer.
Greg Brentnell floats it on the inside, picked up by Patterson for Parramatta, given away to Kenny, but Kenny can't take it, and Greg Brentnell dives on the ball for Canterbury.
The line hard, they look really good.
Peter Wynn now, standing free of his scrum, and he's going to be a headache if he's into the clear. He's got it back to Neil Hunt. 10 metres on the Canterbury side of the halfway. Tackler was Steve Gearon, in the main with Mal Creevy. Now it's Beatson. And the big man takes it within about 7 metres of the 22 line. Gerard now from dummy half. Gerard doing it all himself. Here's Sterling. Sterling is 7 metres out from the line. Had Hilditch on his right but didn't see that his captain was in support. Lou Platts now brushing players off and running like a man inspired, but now picked up by the Canterbury defence. Still about 3 metres out. Sterling at dummy half now. Cronin dangerous from here. Cronin shows it, turns it, or prepared to turn on the inside. It's with Neil Hunt, but it's a penalty. Offside is Hunt. In fact, Glover was the first to get a touch. Difference, we're only 30 seconds out from quarter time. Brett Kenny now. Sterling's chip. Creevy's taken it safely, and Hilditch and Patterson let Creevy know that he's in a game of football out there tonight. Pomfret across the field. That went forward, that pass. Parramatta with the advantage rule applying. Platts away from Hughes to Peter Wynn. Patterson a quick ball, picked up on the half volley by Brett Kenny. Kenny's got Glover calling him on the inside, and taken by Steve Mortimer. As the siren for the end of the first quarter sounds, no score between Canterbury Bankstown. Final second quarter with the restart by Cronin off the boot of Alan Geelan. And so it's Canterbury with the breeze in the first half, and it's quite a substantial breeze as Peter Smith is using full advantage of it at the moment. Oh, he easily beat Neil Hunt. He was picked up from behind by Lou Platts, who must have given him something like 6 or 7 metres start. But that's not the first time Peter Smith has made a break for Canterbury Bankstown as the rain comes down more heavily now. Steve Mortimer works his way across towards Graham Foe, and then the reverse pass for Mortimer to scurry back through the forward area. Back it goes to Lee Pomfret. A real chance for Canterbury Bankstown. Pomfret scores himself. Yes. Watching Greg Hartley. Touch judge indicates fair try, and it's 3 points to Canterbury Bankstown. Captain will take the free place kick. Beatson now. Inside the 22.
Hitting the line hard, but so far, anyhow, not able to pick up the runners, Peter.
No, they're not. Cheers a chance, yes, coming up.
So Platts 10 metres out in front of the uprights. Patterson to the left and shows it, and there goes Peter Wynn, very close to the line. 2 metres out. Neil Hunt is the dummy half. Sterling hit heavily. Hilditch gives the nod of approval to Beatson, and now Patterson, and a quick ball to Cronin. But Canterbury are well and truly awake to the fact that Cronin is one of their chief pivots when they get close to the line.
Possession of the ball could be Parramatta's big problem, Peter. 5-2 at the moment.
It is, yeah, very much so. It's they're really looking for that ball at all occasions.
Oh, what a good run by Lou Platts. Admittedly, he's going diagonally across the field, but I'll tell you what, he's caused Canterbury no end of trouble as Brett Kenny goes down the touchline and put into touch.
I should have mentioned a tackle particularly up high, and that's where the Canterbury defence went.
Sterling turns it back to Neil Hunt, and he's a couple of metres short of the line. Canterbury's defence holding tight. Sterling causing a lot of trouble for Canterbury. Cronin, a short ball for Platts, and again he's tackled. Still about 5 metres out from the line.
It's a 4-man overlap, though, for the long pass.
Sterling now. Gerard decides to take them on himself. Now they'll set it up. Beatson calling for it as Sterling takes it close to the line. Gerard is dummy half. Beatson first man to the right. Cronin has lost it with the line open, and David Moffat comes up with it for Canterbury.
See, that was a let-off, wasn't it?
And I can't tell you what it'd do on television. Graham Hughes now gets the kick in, but it's off a Parramatta player down to Neil Hunt, so it's put Parramatta firmly back on the attack. And that's John Chapman coming off the Neil Hunt pass, and he's taken play about 18 metres out from the line. We're 4 minutes out from half-time. 5-2 the scoreline in favour of Canterbury Bankstown. Neil Hunt now.
Good defence by Steve Mortimer there. He took Chapman first, or Hunt first, I should say, then Chapman.
Patterson turns it back for Big Arthur Beatson to go crashing towards the line. Back to Sterling. And he's about 3 metres out from the Canterbury line. How long can the Bulldogs hang on? It's a long ball from Hilditch out to Gerard, and he pops it back there for the runner, Paul Hunt. And it's Canterbury coming away with the ball, and Steve Mortimer has galloped into the open space. Brett Kenny is chasing and saves the try with a lovely tackle. But Canterbury, you wouldn't believe it, probably have forced 4 tries back and still leading 5-2 and now back on the attack. An incredible quarter of football. Steve Mortimer is that man injured in the back play. Smith now. And so too injured is Brett Kenny to the right of your screen. Creevy. English. Graham Foe. Oh, Beatson said thank you very much. You've just dived in favour of Canterbury. Hilditch. Is it Peter Wynn more likely? Sterling. Beatson. He's lost it. English has it for Canterbury. Creevy. And away goes Downey, the replacement. Only 10 metres out from the Parramatta line. Creevy. Can he find a runner? Yes, he's found one in the shape of, I think, Geelan. Close to the line, badly played. And it's Foe that plays it back now. Out to Creevy. Turns it back for Steve Mortimer. I don't think he got it down. He's across, but I doubt that he's got the ball down. No try. It'll be a 5-metre scrum. Brentmore. Immediate retaliation. Not a bad-looking kick either. Glover fell back wisely and took it very well. changes gears. Doesn't go anywhere, but he changed gears beautifully. He's certainly a colourful player.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation when he kicks his legs the way he does. He's just asking for someone to come in very high, isn't he?
Sterling showing it to Patterson. Platts now. So what you like about Parramatta, but by Jove, Canterbury, they've turned them back so many times. I'm starting to think they might keep on doing that, although Gerard's pass to Peter Wynn could cause troubles for them. Sterling picks up a neat pass, and it's Hilditchfeld about 3 metres out. There's always somebody just a couple of metres out who seems to turn Parramatta's try efforts down. Patterson off Beatson. Patterson scores. Chris Mortimer's got that kickoff perfected. It's one that I couldn't start to describe. Beatson. Sterling. Gerard. Let me have a look at that timepiece. 2.5 to go. 2 3/4 time. Sterling got a kick in. Chris Mortimer came at him pretty late. And Peter Mortimer has made a meal of it. And Patterson's got the ball for Parramatta. He's up and off. My goodness, that was quick. They won't catch Platts. He's very fast. And Platts goes in to score. But that was Michael Patterson's quick thinking that has put the 3 points on the board. Well, Peter Mortimer will be... Did his job and did it well. Oh, don't tell me. Yes, I tell a man that they've made another awful mistake. Canterbury and Glover, after Peter Wynn had done some tremendously quick work, sent Glover on a 60-metre sprint, but Canterbury have had 2 very embarrassing rugby league moments here tonight.
Good covering tackle by Pomfret then too.
Platts. Now Sterling. Patterson. Good tackle. I think you'll find it was Jeff Hunt it was. Sterling. Collis the tackler on Sterling. And Neil Hunt into dummy half. Gerard. Trying to pop a one-hander away. It's with Jay. Play on, said Hartley. And remaining. Nick Cronin now straight between the uprights. 16 points to 7. 5. The big game on Saturday. North Sydney and Balmain. Peter Wynn showing that he's not just a pretty face, putting in the kick. And flying back for it is Sullivan from Canterbury. And is tackled by Peter Wynn. The players filing back into the onside position for Canterbury like a Comanche scouting party. Still coming. Moffat. As Geronimo coughs in the background. Downey plays it. This is Pat English. The tackler was Kenny. They're just outside the 22. Steve Mortimer. Particularly in the last quarter, Keith, it's been certainly shades of the Mortimer of old, if I can use that expression.
Yes, well, he's gone back into the half-back spot, of course, and that is his rightful position, I feel.
Neville Glover with a steamrolling run, getting a pass back for Neil Hunt. They're about 2 or 3 metres out from the line. I'm interested to see which way Hartley has ruled. It's a Canterbury ball. We must be certainly down into the last few seconds of this match now, with Parramatta 16, Canterbury 7, after Canterbury had led for the greater part of the trip. Moffat. Put down by Peter Smith, one of the few blemishes on his game. Gerard, Hilditch. Sterling to the right, Jay to the left. It comes to Jay. Now Patterson.